Dear friends, today's topic is Coni's method, that is the concepts of rotation, that is the angular method. We take 2 points in the Argand plane, say respectively A and B. In this figure, you are finding these 2 points, A and B. With respect to Euler form, we take the point A at Z2, which is equal to R2 e to the power I beta. And this point B is Z1, that is equal to R1 e to the power I alpha. You know, a complex number is like a vector quantity. So these point A whose position vector is Z2 with respect to the origin O, similarly the position vector of B is Z1 with respect to the origin O. Now here you see that the point A whose position vector is Z2 is equal to R2 e to the power I beta, where the magnitude of this vector Z2 is R2 and the argument is beta. Similarly, at this point B, which is R1 e to the power I alpha, the magnitude of this vector Z1 is R1 and the direction, that is the argument, is equal to alpha. Now here O is the pivotal point which is located at the origin about which the rotation is happened. You know, friends, this vector, this direction Z2 is the initial position of the rotation and Z1 is the final position of the rotation. That means from this initial position it rotates theta to reach at this direction, that is Z1. Now we divide Z1 by Z2 so that we shall get R1 e to the power I alpha divided by R2 e to the power I beta, that is equal to R1 by R2 e to the power I into alpha minus beta. So this is equal to R1 divided by R2 into e to the power I theta. Now from this one we see that this can also be written as modulus of Z1 divided by modulus of Z2 into e to the power I theta. Now see that Z1 by Z2, what is Z1? Z1 is the final position of the rotation and Z2 is the initial position of rotation from where the rotation started. And the angle theta, this angle theta is the angle travelled from initial position to the final position. So using this concept we shall learn another bigger concept where the pivotal point will not be at the origin. So we start with another figure. This is the origin. Now we take the pivotal point at Z2. We join these points respectively. This is Z2 vector, this one is Z3 vector, this one is Z1 vector. Also we join Z2 Z1, Z2 Z3. So this is the Z1 vector with respect to origin, Z2 vector with respect to origin and Z3 vector with respect to origin. Now this direction can be written Z1 minus Z2. This direction can be written Z3 minus Z2. These two directions are found using the triangle law of vector. addition. Now you see that Z2 is this position, this point. Z2 is the pivotal point, and the angle made by this direction to that direction is theta. This is in the positive direction of x-axis. Now using the previous concept, the rotation in this figure can be written Z1 minus Z2 divided by Z3 minus Z2. That is equal to modulus of Z1 minus Z2 divided by modulus of Z3 minus Z2 into e to the power I theta. What is theta? Theta is the angle travelled from initial to final, and Z1 minus Z2 is the final position. Z3 minus Z2 is the initial position. This is the initial position. This one is the final position. This is the angle travelled. So from this one, this is actually the Coni's theorem or the angular theorem. Thank you. Have a nice day.